Just hurried him for pace. Gets a single here. So far, Matiola is hitting a decent length on this surface. He can afford to go a yard fuller and invite the drive. And if he finds any movement, he can find that outside edge or go right through the defenses. Worked away again on the onside. It's a very good start here from the bowlers, keeping things tight. And in the power play, 16 for 1 after 3.3 overs. Certainly the pressure is mounting on Ghulam Farid and Sharif to find some momentum to get this innings of Etihad Shaheen's going. Got to find few boundaries. Beautifully played. Played with great control and good effort at square leg. Keeps it just for a single. Oh, that is a first real delivery where he really pitched the ball up, and look at the movement he got. Beats Sharif comfortably. Wonderful delivery. Last ball of the fourth over. Another foolish delivery. Has he got the outside edge? No. But a terrific over from Matiullah Khan comes to an end. 4 gone, 17 for 1. "17 for 1 after 4 overs. It's a bowling change here. More left arm. Seam bowling in shape of Yunus now. Starts off with a wide delivery. It's a very important phase of the game. Coming in as first change, the opening bowlers, they've done a magnificent job. Now his job is to maintain that pressure, to maintain that accuracy. That's a lot better. They sneak through for a single here. He's got an interesting field. He's got a very interesting field here. He's got long on back and a third man. That's a bit strange. There's nobody back on the leg side. Backward square leg inside the ring, forward square leg, and short fine. And if he keeps on bowling in that area, that it becomes a freebie for the right-handers. Another wide delivery. I think he's got to get that field right. He's got to get that mid-on fielder in the ring and push square leg back to have some cushion if he's bowling on the stumps. There's easy pickings for the right-handers. If he strays on that path, that's a good delivery. Nice punch there. Standing up tall and punching it off the back foot. Sharif and rotating strike. But you do feel next 1.4 overs in the power play, they need to push on. Current run rate just 4.85, which is not good enough in a T20 game. In the power play, missed out there. Oh, directed and he was gone. Ghulam Farid was never interested for a single, but Sharif was backing up a long way. Direct hit and he was gone for all money. Lucky to be still out there. Pulled away, and that's all too easy. No square leg, back on the fence. Poor delivery, dispatched with utmost ease and style from Ghulam. That can be sometimes a problem when your first change bowler is not quite switched on and doesn't find rhythm. Then all of a sudden the momentum can shift after all the good work done by the opening bowlers. He's got a job to do here. And firstly, he needs to get his field right. Well, that's a very good move. Still, I would like to see that mid-on fielder up in the ring instead of third man, but he's pushed square leg back, which is a decent move for now. But with deliveries like that, it won't really help their cause. Poor ball down the leg side, 5 wides. And all the pressure being released there. And that's a good ball to the left-hander, but not the right line. When you're bowling to any right-hander, he's got to get that ball on that 5th stump channel. Make him play through the offside. Another foolish delivery. Played out to long on for a single. Match number 6 of UPro Ramadan Rumble 2025. Etihad Shaheen's batting first. 31 for 1 against ALS Superstars. Last ball of the 5th over. It's been an expensive over. Nice drive. Another single. 15 off the over. Oh, there's still one more delivery to go. It's a no ball. Can you believe it? Make it 16. On top of it is the free hit. Just overstepped the mark. Umpire spotting that one quickly. And it's a free hit here for Ghulam Farid. What an expensive over. Under pressure here, Yunus. He's got to make sure he doesn't go for a maximum or a boundary of this free hit. Oh, Down the leg side, it's going to be 5 wides again. What's happening with Yunus? 21 of 5 deliveries. A free hit. And he bowls it way outside leg stump. All of a sudden, all the hard work put in from Matiullah and Mudassir Hussain has been put to rest at the moment. Still, it's a free hit for Ghulam. Makes room, full toss. He gets hold of it. And that has gone all the way. 27 off the over. Unbelievable stuff. Etihad Shaheen, they're back on track, 44 for 1. That last over produced 27. And Etihad Shaheens, they are back on track in terms of the run rate and momentum. Anoop has got a big job to do. Left arm spin. Good delivery there. Bowling the last over of the power play. .45 for 1. Pushed away on the offside. He will have to hurry. And he makes a fumble on the offside. They got to stay switch on. Can't afford to get demoralized or drop their shoulders after that horrible over. Worked away on the onside for another single. Nicely swept from Ghulam. He's beginning to cut loose. Initially, worked hard to get established at the crease, and now he's finding it easy to pick up those loose deliveries on offer. That was beautifully played. Right on top of the bounce. Hits it behind square. And Noob once again straying onto the pads and put away in style. 50 up here for Etihad Shaheens. Cut away. Back-to-back boundaries. Ghulam moves to 33 with that brilliant cut shot. Again, touch of width, overcompensating. Previous delivery swept away for 4. Now wanted to come to his off stump, too wide, pounced. They're back on track, 55 for 1 after 6. $55 for 1 after 6 overs. Kasim Sajjad into the attack. Outside edge, and that will run down to third man. Runs are really flowing here now. Offside off stump. Width on offer. Past the wicketkeeper. Tough chance. Half a chance, you could say. Sometimes they stick, sometimes they don't. Flew out of the outside edge. They got to get their act right here. They're looking a bit rattled at this stage after that huge 5th over where gone for 27. They got to get back to that length, build pressure. Worked away on the onside. Another quick single. Good start to the over once again for Etihad Shaheens. Both batters looking comfortable, particularly Ghulam Farid, who initially weathered the storm. Now playing with freedom. Short ball. Again pulled away. Backward square leg for a single. Now it's really important for Ghulam Farid to really dig in here. He's done all the hard work. He's got to convert this innings into a big one. 80 or 100. That's what they'll be hoping for. And Sharif is playing his role. He's played second fiddle, which is fine because partnerships are key to building up big scores. Score of 170, 180. It's a day game, so that will give them a fair chance. That'll be a wide offside off stump. Loosener there from Sajjad. Hint of a way swing, but he's got to bowl a bit straighter than that. Another poor delivery, shot and worked away behind square for 4. Can't afford to bowl it halfway down on such a slow surface. He had all the time in the world to just place it, and he's been very, very strong behind square on the leg side. Perhaps they just need to move that backward square leg fielder a bit finer for Ghulam Farid. Make that adjustment. because he plays the ball late. He cuts straight to backward point. 7 gone, 67 for 1. Noob continuing round the wicket. They need to string in couple of tight overs back to back to just get control of the things. That current rate has gone above 9 runs per over. Heaved away on the leg side by Sharif. He's inching to go big here. Can afford to play at the same tempo for another 3 to 4 overs at least, because the overall progress of the partnership is looking really good. You don't want to be losing a wicket. Nicely played, but straight to covers. That's more the line he needs to bowl. Length as well. Another good delivery. They need a couple of tight overs to pull things back. Oh, great effort on the offside, but he won't be able to prevent that single. 2 runs of the first 4 deliveries of this over. That's what exactly ALS superstars will be hoping for. Make it 3 now with that bottom hand chip to mid-on from Sharif. That's a wonderful over from Anoop, comes to an end. 8 gone, 71 for 1. Rail hike across the line. Sharif getting that top edge. Good field setting now. Having that third man back for Sajjad, because he's getting that away swing. Well, now they brought third man up for Ghulam Fareed. Mid wicket, back on the fence. Up and over, brilliant. Ghulam Fareed is beginning to cut loose. There was width, there was length, and he's gone hard at that one. Can't really call it a chance. That was travelling. Struck with brutal force. Wonderful shot. Pressure mounting on ALS superstar now with this partnership really blossoming. Now the short ball pulled away. They will look to come back for the second. Comfortable couple through mid wicket. Wonderful stuff here from Ghulam Farid, showing his experience. Okay, nudged away towards backward point. Good running. They're putting the fielders under pressure. He's gone straight down the ground and is cleared the boundary with utmost ease. Smashed it into the side screen for 6. That's the first big blow coming in from Sharif. They're marching along now. It's not working for ALS at the moment. They got to find few answers here because this partnership is threatening to take the game away from them. Another wide. That's been the problem. Their first change, second change bowlers not able to maintain any sort of pressure after the opening burst of Mudassir and Matiullah. They've been all over the place. That's a big concern. He goes again. And he clears. Long on. Once again. Huge over coming up. A length ball off the front foot. Heaved away. Over long on for 6 more. 9 gone. 91 for 1. Noob continuing here. He's bowled reasonably well. He's got to look to pick up a wicket here. Desperately need to break this partnership. Intelligent batting, moves to 47 with that single. He's paced this innings quite nicely. .92 for 1. Punch off the back foot. Good bit of work of his own bowling. Got to keep it tight. Nicely bowled once again. He's bowling at a very good pace for this surface. Not too quick. This nice loop and that drop as well. Wonderful stuff. They got to find somebody from the other end. Another good delivery. 93 for 1 at halfway stage.
Right, then we're halfway through in the first innings. They're going along nicely at this stage. Etihad Shaheen, they are flying high at 93 and they've lost one early wicket. In the second over, it was Rian Mohammed, but since then, it has been the show of these two batters in the middle, Ghulam Fareed and Mohammad Sharif. Good little partnership building between these two. It's looking quite threatening. That's going to be a wide, and from this stage, I think they should be getting somewhere around 200, even 220. It's a very good wicket to bat on. So the decision to be winning the toss and to be bowling first hasn't really paid dividends to them. And in comes another very experienced campaigner, Ronak Panoli, left arm spinner. But clearly we can see that the bowlers, they're not really getting any turn and assistance from the surface. Ball is coming onto the bat nicely. It's a batter's friendly wicket. So they need to ensure they get somewhere around 200, 210. Because mind you, ALS Superstars also, their start-started batting lineup. Oh, that has been put down. Chance and opportunity created straight away by Ronak Panoli. He knows how to be bowling in these kind of conditions where both the batters are trying to go after you. Ronak Panoli is just bowling it away from his arc, from his reach, letting him use his power and force. Marginally short. It's turning out to be a good over so far. Ronak Panoli is doing a decent job. We'll see him in action soon in the second innings. A very valuable play to have in your side. Cut away once again beautifully along the carpet. Will only be a single. Singles at this stage of the game should not really bother Team ALS Superstars. They have to really put the lid on the scoring when it comes to the boundary flows, the maximums they have conceded. This is in the air, chance and gone. That's a very good delivery. Just marginally adjusted his length beautifully, did Ronak Panoli, and straight away he's created an impact. Look at that. It was away from the arc of Sharif, playing it at the back foot, finding the fielder, and a very good catch taken in deep. Much needed breakthrough coming in for ALS Superstars. They lose their second. It's 98 for 2. A timely wicket coming in the last over. Ronak Paloli in his very first over has picked up an important wicket. Sharif was looking quite dangerous and would have wanted to shift gears now. He'd already gotten a good start. Then credit needs to be given to Ronak Paloli, bringing his expertise and experience into play straight away, getting into the act and picked up a very important wicket. It's going to be Amjad Gul, another seasonal campaigner. He's been around the domestic circuit for a very, very long time. Maybe a couple of decades if I can recall. I remember him playing on those concrete, on those cement wickets. Since then, he's been here in the UAE. So carries a lot of experience on his shoulders, and now he's has got a good responsibility on his shoulders. Needs to ensure he gets going. Beautifully bowled, quicker through the air. And Amjad Gul straight away gets off the mark. Well, this is a perfect opportunity for ALS superstars to really come back in this game and bounce back. This is played towards the deep mid wicket, dancing down the track. Ghulam Fareed gets to his 50. This has been a valuable knock and was played exceptionally well on this good batting wicket, cashing on to the opportunity. Beautifully ball once again, playing with soft hands. Direct hit would have been interesting. Good pick up and throw by the captain himself, Mohammad Muslim, who seemed to be quite confident during the toss. Wanted to bowl first. He thought there is something in the wicket for the fast bowlers. And there was. In fact, there was some deviation, bit of seam movement as well. We need to give credit to the batters. They played very well on this wicket. Beautifully played once again with soft hands. Another single added to the tally. Marginally short once again. Amjad just gently pushes towards short mid, takes a single, and it's turned out to be quite a handy over for ALS superstars. It's 98 for 2 after 12. Anup Gopala Krishna, he's done for the day. He's bowled his 4 overs, given 22 runs. Unlucky, didn't pick up a wicket, but certainly he's been amongst the pick of the bowlers compared to the others, where they were going for plenty. Anup was very economical, and he has gone down on one knee, Amjad Gul, and has absolutely clobbered this for a maximum. Ronak Paloli is not going to like that. Yeah, just a flighted delivery, and Amjad Gul, he's got that reach, getting his front foot forward, going down on one knee. Man, it's a huge maximum coming in for Amjad Gul. So straight away he's announced his arrival and making his intentions pretty much clear. That's the way he plays, Amjad Gul. Does take a bit of time early on, 5 to 6 deliveries, but then once he gets his eye in the middle, once he applies himself, that's where it becomes difficult to get rid of him. Beautifully bowled. That's an excellent delivery. Amjad Gul is just having a polite inquiry to the umpire as to why wasn't that a wide, and I think it was a good decision. It was within the guideline. pushed away towards long off. The idea is right now. I can understand what Ronak Palodi is trying to do. He knows that Amjad Gul, he's a batter who really fancies playing towards the mid wicket. So if you ball anything towards the leg stump, towards the middle, or even if the off stump, he will shuffle and tonk you towards mid wicket. So this is where Ronak Palodi has realized this very, very quickly. And he is just keeping it away from his range. Also to Ghulam Farid, he is now not bowling it towards their stumps. He's firing it towards the offside channel just like that. But needs to be a little careful onto his line, not to provide a lot of extras. This is very smart. That's a very good shot as well. He's found the gap to precision. Ghulam Farid seems to be unstoppable at the moment. It wasn't a bad delivery at all. Once again, just trying to keep that away from the arc. And it was a chance, I would say. Just not timing the jump to perfection. And that's the reason Ronak Palodi, he was furious with that attempt. He thought he had a real case of getting a pricey wicket of Ghulam Farid. Nicely ball. That's a good delivery to close out the over. Firing it on the stumps. It's the end of the 13th over. It's 116 for 2. Well, it had been a fantabulous performance between Ghulam Farid and Mohammad Sharif. 91 runs was worth the partnership. And it's going to be Mohammad Yunus once again being reintroduced into the attack. I think that's quite a surprising move because he went for 27 runs in his first over. He gave 12 wides alongside one no ball. Those are a lot of extras he's conceded. But then the captain has shown a lot of faith and trust in Mohammad Yunus and has given him another go. So good captaincy, I would say. Giving some inspiration and confidence to Mohammad Yunus. That one has been slashed away and another maximum. So the decision to bring Mohammad Yunus is going against their favor very quickly. Yeah, loose delivery. It's a poor ball. A lot of width offer. Too full. No swing on offer. No pace. Ghulam Farid, he's batting on 62. They don't expect him to really just drive it along the carpet. He is definitely going to take advantage on these loose deliveries. Cashing on to the opportunity and getting 6 more vital runs. Moves on to 62 and 43. Hit in the air once again towards long off and another boundary. Ghulam Farid, he is a man on a mission. And certainly now he would be looking at the big scoreboard on the screen and thinking, right, I'm on 66. I've got 6 more overs after this. So it's a perfect opportunity for me to get 100 in the opening game of UPro Ramadan Rumble 2025. Well, just to remind our viewers, it's a Super Sunday for exciting games lined up. We are in for a very fascinating game for a day of cricket, I would say. Steaming in once again. Yeah, that's a much better ball. Mohammad Yunus, if he can just continuously bowl in that channel, if not getting a wicket, at least he will not be going for runs. Because that's a very tight line and length which he bowled. But the problem has been the consistency. He has been struggling to find the right channels. And that's why the figures speak for themselves. 39 in 1.4. This is in the air once again, but this time it's going to be only a single. Another productive over for the batting team. 13 already. And I don't really think if the captain, Mohammad Muslim, is going to give him another go, because 40 in 11 deliveries, I think that's a bit too much to offer. And you also have better options. Well, just trying to toy around with Mohammad Yunus. And that's the end of the over. It's 14 gone, 129 for 2. Mudassir Hussain comes back into the attack. He's been picked away towards the cow corner, and what a way to welcome Mohammad Hussain. On the very first ball, he's been picked up by Amjad Gul. That's a good stroke. It was too full, it was there to be hit. He saw that there's nobody patrolling in the cow corner, so picked his gap to perfection, getting 4 runs to start off this over. Matiullah, he too has a couple of overs, and it has to be Matiullah the next over. You can't just let Etihad Shaheens run away with the show. There's no point holding Matiullah back. You need to ensure you get him now so he can get a few wickets for you and get your team back in this game. Otherwise, they're just going to run away with the show. Etihad Shaheens. Once again, this is carved away towards the point region. Easy couple of runs. So runs are coming thick and fast. Oh, that is sloppy. This is really not good effort. And Farhan Babar, rightfully so, is just asking his teammate, where were you throwing, mate? That was way too wayward. Yeah, talking about Farhan Babar behind the stumps, a lot will be dependent on him when he comes out to bat in the second innings alongside Ronak Panoli. I just feel that those are the two batters who will come out to open. Two very, very destructive batters, mind you. Mudassir steaming in once again. That's a much better delivery. It's been driven nicely down the ground. So they're taking calculated risks at the moment. It's not just they're trying to tonk every ball and trying to slog each and every delivery. They're waiting for the loose deliveries, and they've gotten a lot of loose deliveries. And every time they have gotten, they have taken full advantage of it. And that's the reason they find themselves in a commanding position at the moment. 137. Still 5 more overs to go after this. Oh, that is a rip squatter of a delivery. What a beautiful ball by Mudassir Hussain. Came in very sharply right at the end. And have a look at this. Nothing much Amjad Gul could have done. The feet going nowhere. And that's a huge wicket falling in the context of play. Mudassir Hussain strikes. It's 137 for 3. Hamza Rahman is the number 5 batter who's just made his way in the centre. Mudassir Hussain producing a lovely delivery, in swinging, sharply coming in towards Amjad and knocking his stumps. Oh, once again, agonizingly close to the leg stump and was on the verge of picking another one. And surely Hamza wasn't prepared for this delivery. Yeah, this is where Mudassir Hussain, he becomes so lethal. And that's why the captain, Mohammad Muslim, kept 2 overs intact. So this is where now they have a great opportunity to bounce back, because Matiullah, he's got 2, he was economical, and he is a death bowler specialist. You will see a lot of block hole deliveries, those Yorkers, those slow bumpers. It's a bit of a comeback here by ALS superstars. Oh, that is a beautiful stroke. Improvisation at its best. And good attempt. I think he's done well here. Saved a couple of runs for his side, but good shot by the youngster Hamza Rahman. He wanted to scoop that, but then look at that. Oh, you really need to have great eyes to really have that kind of reflexes, beg your pardon. That's the end of the 15th over. It's 139 for 3. Ghulam Farid on strike. That's been cut away nicely, opening the face of the bat. And it's found the boundary yet again. So not the best of starts yet again by Ronak. And that's a lovely stroke. Ghulam Farid placed it delicately, just using the pace of Ronak, who bowled it slightly quicker and opening the face of the bat. And you do really get value for your shots. It's lightning quick outfield. He races on to 72 in just 48 deliveries. Not the best of starts by Ronak in this over. This one has been smashed towards extra cover. They've got an extra cover in place. It's quite wider. And let's see what plan he will be having for Hamza Rahman. I doubt if he's going to be bowling him wider on the offside channel, because he's just walked in the middle, so he can maybe afford to just fire one quick onto the stumps. Maybe the arm delivery, which Ronak bowls beautifully. Opening the face of the bat, gently guided once again. Hamza Rahman, the youngster, seems to be technically very sound. And what a perfect opportunity for him to really showcase his talent on a big stage, rubbing shoulders with some of the senior men. Oh, lovely ball. That's a beautiful delivery. Yeah, when you're playing against the likes of Ronak Panoli, of course, very experienced campaigner. You've got the likes of Amjad Gul in your side. Farhan Babar, of course, against you on the other end. Really have got a perfect and a golden opportunity for Hamza Rahman. And also he's got ample time to do so, because he's come out to bat where there was almost 5.5 overs remaining. If we can get a quick 25 to 30, I think job well done by the youngster. And also seems to be very confident. Look at his body language. Oh, that's a lovely stroke, but finding the fielder. That's the end of the over. 16 gone, 146 for 3. Oh, it looks like there's going to be a change in the bowling. Matiullah has been reintroduced, which I believe is the right move. That want to get another wicket, and you would want to get rid of Ghulam Farid. And if you have two new batters in the middle, that's where ALS superstars, they'll believe they can restrict Etihad Shaheens below 180, 190. This has been slashed. This is a chance. Oh, he's put it down. And who is it? It's Ronak Banoli. It's quite surprising, because Ronak Banoli, mind you, he is one of the best fielders by far here in the UAE domestic circuit. And he can't just believe his luck. And also Matiullah could not believe, because he too knows. And Ronak Banoli does not drop often. And it was an absolute sitter. So straight away almost creating an impact. Is about to get a huge wicket of Ghulam Farid. This could be a big moment in the game. This one has been pulled away, but no timing. Farhan Babar does the rest. So short stay for Hamza Rahman, clearly beaten by the pace of Matiullah. Just got a little big on him, hurrying on to him in the end. And a very good catch taken by Farhan Babar. Short stay for the youngster Hamza, but seems to be an excellent prospect for the future. It's 147 for 4. Matiullah steaming in once again. Oh, he's knocked him over. What a beautiful delivery. And Matiullah, he is on a hat-trick. Beautifully bowled, and clearly we can see he is beaten by pace. Full straight, you miss, I hit. Another one by Sedas, and this is a brilliant comeback by Team ALS Superstars. And that's one way to really creating an impact, and that is to pick up wickets consistently. It's 147 for 5. Right then, this is a big moment in this game. Can Matiullah be the first bowler in this tournament to pick up a hat-trick? Here he comes, hat-trick delivery. Oh, beautifully bowled, just nudged it away. He had a perfect opportunity to really be the hero of the moment straight away. Creating an impact. Well, talking about Matiullah, he's such an exciting talent. I have seen this young lad play a lot of cricket here. He's really worked hard on his fitness, and can certainly generate a lot of pace. Very, very talented right arm, fast bowler. I'm not going to use that medium fast phrase. He is a fast, genuine bowler. Bowls with a lot of heat. This one has been pulled away and fumble, misfield. And it's going to go for a boundary. So Ghulam Farid inching closer to his 100. And that drop is certainly hurting them now. That was too short, and when somebody's batting at 79, you don't really expect him to miss on those. It has to be well directed. On that occasion, it was not the perfect of bouncers coming in from Matiullah. Last delivery, Matiullah steaming in once again. That's a much better delivery. It's been walked away towards deep square leg. Single to close out 17th, and a successful over for ALS Superstars. 153 for 5. It's going to be Ronak Paloli to continue. Comes down the track. Picks up a quick single. They might just consider to come back for the second. Oh, a cleaner pickup. And I think he would have gotten rid of the batter. Ghulam Farid getting a couple of more runs into his tally. 82 now. 18 more required for him to reach his 100, which will go down as one of the best knocks we will see in this tournament. This is hit hard towards the cover region. It's going towards the boundary, and he's done well here, getting his big boot in the way. And 2 more added to the tally. Well, as superstars, they'll believe they've got, if they can really pick up Ghulam Farid, They can restrict them below 90. Ghulam Farid is getting a little tired now, and rightfully so. Beautifully bowled with that side arm action. Ronak Paloli surprising Ghulam Farid. And yeah, he's just settling for a single now. You can see he's getting quite tired. Yeah, there you go. I can understand because it's quite hot and humid out there in the center. And there's no breeze whatsoever. Another dot delivery, which could have been easy as single. Ghulam Farid turning it down because he is really running out of oxygen. It's quite hot and humid. It's tough conditions out there. He's been there from a very long time. Ghulam Farid came out to open, and we are into the 18th over, so quite understandably, he's running out of gas now. Last delivery. Beautifully bowled and equally well played by Shah Faisal. Taking a quick single to end the 18th over. It's 158 for 5. It's going to be Mudassir Hussain reintroduced to be bowling the penultimate over. Shah Faisal has worked it away towards the cover, doing the right thing, getting straight away Ghulam Farid on strike. This is a great opportunity for Ghulam Farid to make a mark for himself, get that personal milestone, get that 100 in the opening game. And this will give him a lot of confidence coming into the next games in this tournament. It started off a little shakily. He lost his partner early on, where Rian Mohammed was out early. It really kept his calmness, kept his focus, and went on with the run scoring. Oh, this has been bisected beautifully between the two fielders. And a very good fielding in the end. He's definitely saved a couple of runs. 87 now for Ghulam Farid. Mudassir Hussain, he's bowled well. Left arm, medium pace bowler. Bowled that beautiful delivery to get rid of Amjad Gul. Came back sharply into him, disturbing the stumps. Short delivery. This is high in the air. This could be a chance. And finally, they have taken it. That's a big wicket. And Ghulam Farid is not going to reach his 100. But nonetheless, this has been a tremendous innings. Ghulam Farid has put his team into a good position. But still, he would have wanted to stay right till the end. And this could make a huge difference. There you go. Matiullah straight away coming in. Handshakes all round, congratulating him for this brilliant knock of 87 in just 58. It's 162 for 5. Ghulam Farid has batted beautifully. He got a standing ovation by his teammates in the dugout. It's 162 for 6, and in comes the new batter, Faizan Ali. No time to waste whatsoever. He'll have to get on with the business straight away. Try to get as many runs as they could. Bare minimum need to get that 180. They've got 9 deliveries to do so. This is a perfect opportunity now for ALS superstars to really restrict them below 180, and anything below 180, 190, I think it's below par in these conditions. We're playing on different surface, and it's an absolute belter of a track. The sun is beating down. It's dry and a hard wicket. It's really coming onto the bat nicely. No demons as of such. Beautifully bowled. We are into the penultimate over. It's the 19th over. Still Mudassir Hussain. He's shaping the ball beautifully and taking it away from Faizan Ali. Shows that they have been taking good care of the ball, making in one side rough and shining the ball one side. And it's definitely getting the ball to move. If he can just bowl it on the leg stump, surely he can get that ball to move away and go to the off stump. Once again, towards the offside channel. Couple of runs more added to the tally, so it's 164 now. Well, just when Etihad Shaheen, they wanted to get a move on, ALS superstars, they have bounced back and done really well, because they were cruising along 147 for 3 in 16 overs, and now they are 164 for 6, and we are almost done with the 19th over. Last delivery coming up. Where does he bowl? Full and straight. Oh, it is full but not straight. Another dot delivery. That's the end of the spell of Mudassir Hussain. He's bowled extremely well. 25 runs he's given and picked up 2 wickets. 19 gone, 164 for 6. Last over of the innings, Matiullah steaming in once again. Has been slashed away towards the cover region. The ball plucking into the surface. And a couple of more valuable runs added to the tally. Each and every run is going to be so vital. 166 for 6. And at one point it looked like they were eyeing somewhere around 200, even 220, when Ghulam Farid and alongside him Mohammad Sharif were in the centre. 91 runs partnership was worth between them. But since the departure of Sharif, things did slow down a bit, and all was dependent on Ghulam Farid. Sharp bouncer. This is where Matiullah, he becomes so threatening. He's got a perfect combination of pace and control. Excellent delivery and surprising Shah Faisal in the end. So 2 new batters in the middle. Have got no time at all to waste. They'll have to get along with the business and try to get a few boundaries. Just the last 4 deliveries remaining. Nicely bowled once again. Right in the block hole. Nothing much the batter could have done. It's the captain, Mohammad Muslim, does a decent job. It's bowling well here, Matiullah. Couple of more runs added. And this is what Matiullah will ensure. Not try to give him any room whatsoever. He's got a deep mid-wicket, a deep square leg. He's got a long off in position, long on. So the fine leg is in the circle and the third man is in the circle. And also they've got a deep cover. With this field, Matiullah cannot bowl short. He'll have to go for it straight. He Does so full and straight. That's a good delivery. Oh, beautifully bowled once again. Matiullah is doing a marvelous job for his side. Only the 4 runs and the 4 deliveries. That's a lot of value in your team. Really bends his back, gives his 100%. He had a bit of a niggle, I remember. Missed out a couple of tournaments here in the UAE. But good to see him back, and he looks much more fitter, much more healthier. Slower delivery, just not getting the line right, and somehow they will steal a single. No, they won't. I think that's a run out. Or is it? The umpire not interested and has given that as a wide. Let's have a close look once again. Yeah, that was certainly a wide. Let's have a look at the run out though. Umpire turning it down. Direct hit is always interesting. Well, that looked quite close. The umpire thought otherwise. This is something which Matiullah needs to be slightly careful. Don't give any extras at this stage. You're bowling so well. Two new batters at the crease. All you have to do is just bowl at the stumps. Full straight. Pulled away. Straight away there's a call of 2 by Shah Faisal. He's gone towards the striker's end and 2 more. So no boundaries in this over. And I believe ALS superstars, they'll believe they have done a terrific job to come back, bounce back really well in this game. Ghulam Fareed 87-59, Sharif 32. Otherwise, all the other batters couldn't really get going. Amjad Gul showed a bit of resistance. Last delivery of the first innings. Nicely bowled and gone, run out. What a tremendous spell yet again by Matiullah, the speedster. He's turned on the heat in the very first game and has done a marvelous job for his side. 23 is what he's given in a span of 4 overs and picked up 3 wickets. That's the batting card for Etihad Shaheen in the first innings. Rian Mohammad unlucky missing out. But then that partnership between Ghulam and Mohammad Sharif really steadied the ship. 87 in just 59. Excellent knock by Ghulam. 32 for Sharif. Amjad Gul also came and played a blistering knock. But in the end, they've managed to score just the 173 in the lot of 20 overs. Well, talking about the bowling, I think it has been a very impressive bowling performance. Plenty to talk about. You can see Mudassir Hussain, 2 wickets, 25. Matiullah, brilliant, 4 overs, 23. 3 wickets to his name, the pick of the bowlers. Mohammad Yunus, a day to forget for him. Otherwise, you can see Anup also, he bowled his heart out. Ronak Panoli picking up a wicket as well at a very crucial stage of the game. And 20 extras is what they've given. That is one serious area of concern for ALS superstars. Right there, we are done and dusted with the first innings for match number 6, and this is what they will need when they come out to bat. ALS superstars need 174 in 20 overs. With the required run rate of 8.7, don't really think it's going to be a major problem for them. Time will tell. We will just dive into a short break. Once we are back, we will be all set for the live action. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to this run chase, which should be a very interesting run chase. Dry conditions, nice breeze blowing, and they've got just about fields is par on this track. We're really looking forward to this contest here. They got a good bowling attack. Etihad Shaheen's likes of Sabir Rao, Hazrat Bilal, Faizan, the left arm spinner. Quality bowling there to defend what is a par score on this track. Wonderful conditions here in Abu Dhabi. And the two openers are out there in the middle, looking to get on with it, and power play in the first 6 overs is going to be crucial. Hazrat Bilal, I'm surprised he hasn't taken the new ball. They're opting to go someone else. I presume when you got a quality bowler like Hazrat Bilal, Sabir Rao, it's all about making inroads, but they have a plan. They got to slip in as well. That one just kept a little low. Military medium pace there to start off the proceedings. And we know Ronak Panoli and Farhan Babar, they like pace. Up front. And that lack of pace sometimes, they find it hard to get going. This one has been picked up by Ronak on the onside, and that has gone all the way. Lovely pick-up shot off the pads. And that too with the wind. It's carried all the way. Didn't try to hit the ball hard. Beautiful timing from Ronak. Such a wonderful talent. Always exciting to see him at the crease with his fireworks. They got long on and extra cover back for him. Arshad Khan will continue. He's been put under pressure straight away by Ronak. This time he cuts, but doesn't get past Hazrat Bilal at backward point. He should have been bowling there at first over. And you have a strike weapon. You must attack with the new ball in. Two very important players at the top of the order. Left hand, right hand combination. Both can take any attack apart. I think they've just made an error here. An error of judgment. Not giving the new ball to one of those two. Sabir Rao and Hazrat Bilal. Well, that was a bit of a heave there across the line for Ronak. Sometimes he just gets ahead of himself and wants to go after every single delivery. That can create a bit of a chance. You got to push that mid-wicket back, I guess, and yeah, I've exactly done that. It's a fair call. Yorked himself, looking to come down the pitch, and made it into a bit of a Yorker there, Ronak. Apart from that, 6. Decent start from Arshad, but you need wickets. Nicely played. Good bit of work on the offside. Just a single to end the over. 7 gone. After 1, it's 7 without loss. It's going to be Saber Ali Rao. Pitch up delivery. And beautifully played by Ronak. Over extra cover. Again, the problem was the length. It was too full. The idea is right to get the ball up, but you got to hit that chord of uncertainty. Can't afford to overpitch because he is a free flowing player who likes to hit the ball over the top early on. Cramped him for room and looking to pull off the front foot. It was not quite there. I think he just misread the length. Looking at the surface, he's not quite happy. Perhaps he was expecting it to just come on a bit better. There is a little bit of tackiness about this surface, so you got to adapt to conditions. He hasn't played much here in this part of the world, here in Abu Dhabi, Ronak Panoli. Very good delivery. That's the length. That's the line. Beats him comprehensively. Angle across Ronak, and there was a bit of a heave through the leg side. He's got protection, third man and square leg. Back on the fence, the two men outside the ring. Another foolish delivery, but he doesn't get past mid off. It was a half volley. All he needed to just place it through the offside. Couldn't get that placement. It's the first time in this innings Farhan Babar gets the opportunity to face his first delivery. Quality player, strong player, square of the wicket. Lovely, lovely deflection onto the pads. Very, very strong on either side of the wicket. Now with easy pickings for a player of his caliber. Sabir Rao not able to make that necessary adjustment, bowling to the left-hander. 16 without loss. Saber Rao not quite at his best as yet. Got to make him drive around off stump. Just like that. That was a wonderful delivery. It took off as well. Good ball to finish the second. 16 for none. 16 for none. Starts off with a wide-ish delivery around off stump. It won't be a bad idea for the wicketkeeper to just stand up to the stumps. Against Ronak, who likes to go big, just to restrict his movement by standing up to the crease. He had a real go at that one. Beats him once again. There is a strong breeze. To hit with for Ronak. He's got long on and mid wicket in place. Those two men can come into play if he miscues one. Oh, he gets beaten. That's wonderfully bowled. Military medium pace. And he's just gone right across the line. There's no pace to work with. Oh, the length. A lack of pace, not quite assisting Ronak at this stage. This is a chance. What a great attempt. Almost took a stunner there, Ghulam Fareed, with a one-handed brilliant effort. Got a hand to it. Fortunately, just couldn't stick. Look at that for effort. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant stuff. $18 for no loss. Onto the pads once again, and it just had enough legs on it to cross the ropes. Nice deflection once again from Farhan. Both his boundaries coming in almost identical fashion. Those leg glance, one of Sabar Ali and now one of Arshad Khan. They're not able to make that adjustment. Bowling to left and right hand combination. You got to do it a lot better than this. Wrapped on the pads, but clearly going down the leg side and it's a bit high as well. It's all about wickets. Defending 174, you've got to take wickets on regular intervals. Good batting conditions, fast outfield. Again onto the pads. That might just run away. Yes, it does. Another boundary. Another loose delivery on the pads. Third boundary for Farhan Babur. Moves to 12. 26 for none after 3. $26 for none. Saber continuing here. He goes short. He provides him the width and the pace. And that's what Ronak loves. He loves pace and width. What a great shot. Look at that. Room offside off stump. He went up and over and flew off that wonderful bat he has right out of that meat of the blade and gone all the way for 6. Another good delivery this time. He cramped him for room. He's made that adjustment, got the length a bit fuller. Ronak was looking for that similar sort of length once again. Just gets undone by slightly fuller length here. He's got to get that length spot on with Ronak and attack those stumps. Ronak will play his shots, so if he gets his length right, he can create a chance here. Off the front foot, in front of square, 4 more. Now he's beginning to pick up length quite early. Lovely shot. This is not the length for this surface. He's been shot in this over twice. One on the offside, one on the body, both occasions. Ronak pounces. That was wonderfully bowled. The slow off cutter deceived him. That's not a bad delivery to bowl to Ronak, who likes pace. $36 for none after 3.4 overs. There's a change in the field. Getting long on back, bringing third man up in the ring. Will this be another slow delivery? This time it's a full toss. Gets away with it. He absolutely crunched it, but straight to square cover. Was trying to just double bluff him. Got long on back. Going for that Yorker there. They need to strike. 2 dangerous players at the crease and both looking ominous now. Nicely played. Doesn't get past that fielder. Good bit of work on the offside. Just a single to end the fourth. 37 for none. $37 for none after 4. That's a good move, getting the wicketkeeper up to the stumps. But he's got to get his line right here, Rashid Khan. Another wide delivery to start off another over. Wicketkeeper does well. Get his body behind that one. And that's a good take, but another wide. The idea is to bowl wide of off stump, but he's got protection at long on and mid wicket. He needs to just give himself a bit of a chance by bowling a bit straighter, because Ronak will play one through the leg side. Eventually, it can create a chance, but no. Offside off stump, field up. That was a bit of a freebie. And smashed over covers for 4. It was short, it was wide. Asking for trouble. Rashid Khan has been expensive so far. This time aerial but short of that fielder. Amjad Khan at long on. Now you have to make that necessary adjustment. That Farhan Babar is on strike. Previous over, he strayed onto his paths a couple of times. Was clipped away for 2 boundaries. He's got to be on the money here. 3 men behind. Square on the offside. Cover mid off. Needs to bowl that channel. He plays the big slog sweep in the air, short of that man. It was Faizan Ahmed there. That square leg. Difficult shot to execute, especially get it all the way. Was hitting into a strong breeze. Desperately need to break this partnership because they are running away with the show here in the power play. He's launched him down the ground, over mid off, and all the way for 6. Once again, Rashid Khan, costly. Foolish length. And this man is always looking for that shot. Fearless approach. If you provide him that sort of length, he will hit you all day long. Hard man to bowl because he's got a wide range of shots in his armory, pulls off the front foot, hit you down the ground. This is in the air. Amjad coming around. He misjudged that one. It was into the sun. Definite opportunity missed. You got to get your shades on. You're fielding into the sun. Ronak thought he was in trouble. He was trying to settle underneath and eventually gives up on that one. He's a brilliant fielder, Amjad. That is not good enough. Oh, this is rubbing salt to the wounds. Arshad Khan has been taken down once again over mid-off for 6. 5 overs gone, 61 without loss. $61 without loss after 5 overs. Ronak, the slice of luck, but he's played well. 45, just 24, and Fran Bauer 13 of just 6 deliveries, looking rock solid. It's going to be Hazrat Bilal. Good start, good delivery, extra bit of bounce. You expect that bounce with his height and his action. He's got a strong action, and when he bends his back, he does get the ball face through of the surface. That was my worry as well when they started off with Arshad Khan instead of Hazrat Bilal. Is it too late? When you have a genuine fast bowler like him, you got to get him in the action with a brand new ball. When the opposition batters trying to get in, another short ball is one of the over. Now he comes in with 2 batters well settled in opposition, scoring over 11 runs per over. You don't want to get into that sort of situation. When you got strike weapons, you got to use them at important stages. None important than the brand new ball. Top edge. It will flew over fine legs head and gone all the way. Just the pace of this man. Try to fetch it from off stump. Farhan Babur gets a little lucky. But credit to him, he went through with the shot. He just carried over fine leg for six. So runs are absolutely flowing here. Looking to drive on the up. That sort of length he needs to hit. Can't afford to get predictable with that short pitch stuff. First two deliveries, banged it in, and then Farhan Babar was almost expecting another one. And that's where you need to, at times, be smart enough to mix up your length. Oh, that is a strange shot. Trying to improvise. He finds third man. That was not needed from Farhan. He moved across the stumps to ramp it round the corner. Great adjustment from Hazrat Bilal. He followed him and he got himself into a pretty horrible position at the end and finds third man. Strange dismissal. 67 for 1. 67 for 1. Finally a breakthrough. And that man Hazrat Bilal has provided it. Much against run of play. It was Farhan Babar's shot selection, which really gone horrible wrong. He got himself into a tangle and pays the price. Nevertheless, it's a perfect breakthrough. They need to pick up wickets on regular intervals. Good delivery, played straight down the ground. End of the power play, 67 for 1. 67 for 1 after 6 overs. Shah Faisal, left armer, comes into the attack. Nicely played on the offside. And they come back for a couple. Now Ronak Panoli becomes very important. Had they held on to that opportunity, Amjad had long gone. They would have been 2 down. He's a very important player. Still, if they can remove him, that will open the door for them. A couple of tight overs, you never know. This is in the air. Surely a chance. Cover. Drops it. And there is a Ian as well. Shah Faisal was also interested to go for it. Eventually, none of them could hold on to that one. Look at that. Pretty ordinary shot there from Ronak Panoli. Once again, riding his luck. Ball watching. No real communication. And another chance gone begging here. Shah Faisal creating that chance. Unfortunately, they put down Ronak Panoli twice. Space of 6.2 overs. Prithvi on strike. Lovely wristy flick to get off the mark. Fielding is so important in any game for that matter, but particularly when you're defending a par score, you've got to hold on to your chances. So far, they're not up to the mark. Struck hard down the ground. Long on does well. That's excellent fielding. Quickly getting to the ball. And really getting his body behind, keeping it to a single. They need a moment of inspiration in the field, just like that, to lift them. Oh, very good delivery. It's been a very good over. They need a quiet period of play where they're just able to stop them from hitting those boundaries. A couple of tight overs can just create that little bit of panic. The wicket falls, you really then get back into the game. Drives uppishly and did that carry. Another chance gone bagging there. 72 for 1 after 7. $72 for 1 after 7 overs. Hazrat Bilal needs to strike again here. One feels they got to keep on picking wickets. 72 for 1. Economical over the previous one from Shah Faisal. Can he back it up here? Pushed away. Looking to come back for the second. That's very good running. Ronak Panoli goes to a half century with that lovely clip through mid-on. Running the first one hard. 51 of just 28 deliveries. He had his moments in this innings, but in between he's played some fine shots. And sometimes you need that little bit of luck to go your way. Misses out on a cut shot. Will be a little disappointed. It's a game of fine margins. And it's a tough game as well as a batter. Sometimes you get knocked over by a brute of a delivery or bad decision here and there. So when you get those opportunities, that slice of luck, that rub of green going your way, you got to make it count. And so far he's done really well. Job is not done. He's got to go on here. Again, beautifully done. That's an extraordinary shot. This is just the talent of the man. Tremendous bat speed. Have a look at that shot. Middle leg stump. And such strong wrists. Mid-wicket was back, but he didn't have any chance whatsoever. Because it was his hit with tremendous force. Cramped him for room. Dabbed away towards third man for a single. They're just going through the motions here. Etihad Shaheens, they need a moment of inspiration, a moment of brilliance from somewhere. Quality run out or a great catch can turn things around. 95 more required of 12.2. Comfortable required rate of 7.70 runs per over. Another short ball. It's going to be one of the over. Hazrat Bilal likes to dig the ball in at times and just to let the batters know that he's around. Not a bad tactic. Push the batters on the back foot. That follow-up delivery becomes very, very important. Just having a little trouble with his shoelaces. Up and ready again. Beautiful conditions here at the Tolerance Oval here in Abu Dhabi. UPro Ramadan Rumble 2025. It's been terrific cricket we have witnessed last few days. Today is no different. Nice drive, good bit of work on the offside. End of 8 overs, 79 for 1. Shah Faisal continuing here and just straying down the leg side. Not a great start to his second over. There have been quite a few extras in this innings. You can't afford to leak extras. They're already ahead of the rate, almost scoring 10 runs per over. Ronak 56 of 31. Again off the front foot. Powerfully done, but brilliant fielding. At long on. That's simply outstanding bit of athleticism to get to the ball. It was travelling. That front foot slap coming in from Ronak. Oh, look at that for a fielding effort. That's brilliant. Nice away on the offside. That's excellent batting. He's got to give majority of the strike to Ronak. $80 for 1. I think it's time for them to introduce spin. A spin of Faizan Ahmed, who's a quality left armer, before it's too late. Down the ground, man coming around, long on. It's over his head, 6. With the breeze as well. And that really helped him to clear long on. For a moment, he thought that he was in business, but that strong breeze helping the ball to sail over his head for 6. There you go. Ronak Panoli once again not holding back, playing his natural game. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Almost touch of arrogance the way he played that shot onto his legs, and he's just dismissed it. Great balance from Ronak at the crease. The wheels are beginning to fall off here for Etihad Shaheens. Bowlers are struggling. They have poor outing in the field. So far, 2 drop chances of Ronak Panoli is making them pay. Again hit hard. Straight to long off this time. $93 for 1. Just running away with the show. Pretty on 2 of 7. Just needs to occupy the crease at the moment. He gets one pass. That short third man fielder for 4. Runs are hard to stop at the moment for Etihad Shaheens. Thick outside edge. Third man up in the ring. 4 more. 97 for 1 after 9. First time spin being introduced by Etihad Shaheens. They need to strike desperate times here. That game is drifting away from them very, very quickly. .97, that's single. 98, dot ball. I think he needs to bowl at the stumps to give himself a bit of a chance here. Another drive through the offside. Prithvi is just trying to occupy the crease and play the second fiddle. Slow through the air. Nice batting there by Ronak. Make sure that they keep rotating strike and just wait for a remotely loose delivery to take advantage of. He's bowling at a nice pace, but he's bowling way offside off stump. At this stage of the game, they can't even afford to give those singles because that required rate is pretty much under control. They need to attack the stumps. Such a slow surface. Batters, they have ample amount of time to work the ball into the gaps. Nevertheless, it was a tidy over, 102 for 1 after 10.
Has been worked away for a single. They're cruising along at this stage. It's turning out to be a pretty much one-sided affair. They're on the verge of registering their first victory in their opening game here. ALS Superstars, talking about Etihad Shaheen. They started off so well in the first innings, and that's where we thought they will be reaching somewhere around 220 mark. Because it's an absolute belter of a track, plenty of runs to be scored, and it's a prime example what Ronak Panoli has displayed today, utilizing this wicket to its full potential. Has played a valuable knock of 72 in just 39 deliveries. He's on the verge of getting 100. Has been worked away towards deep mid wicket, and it just looks like that they are giving up the game too early. This is what Faizan even was just indicating, that a better effort would have required there. No dive coming in, just letting that go alone. It seems like they realize that it's pretty much done and dusted. On this surface, this score of 173 was never going to be enough. They're doing it with utmost ease. Ronak Panoli alongside the youngster Prithvi Madhu playing a sensible knock, playing the role of a second fiddle. Oh, a perfect opportunity for Ronak Panoli to get 100. Oh, that's an overthrow. Sloppy work. It's not the first time we're seeing this. We've seen plenty of catches being dropped. We saw that boundary in the last delivery, which the fielder did not really give his 100%, and now an overthrow. Steps down the ground. He's knocked him over. Ronak Panoli. He's used his feet, came down the track, wanted to hit it a little too hard and lost his balance. It's an excellent delivery. Wanted to just play across the line of the ball, full and straight. And Faizan picks up a huge wicket. It's Ronak Panoli who'll have to go back after he scored a very good knock of 79. He's just 41. It's 110 for 2. Finally getting a breakthrough here. Etihad Shaheen's picking up Ronak Panoli. And in comes the new batter. It's going to be Qasim Sajjad. He's come out to bat at a very comfortable position where they need only 63 in the next 9 overs. It's Nelson on the ball. 111 for 2 after 11. Excellent last over witnessed by Faizan, picking up the all-important wicket of the set batter, Ronak Panoli. The partnership between Prithvi and Ronak was worth 43 runs. Very valuable partnership between those two. And now it's all to Qasim Sajjad. It's come out to a situation where there's not much runs needed. It's 63 and they've got plenty of overs to achieve this target. Tossed up delivery, driven away nicely. And that's all they need. Singles will do the job for Team ALS Superstars. But also I believe they've got a good opportunity if they can try to chase this down maybe till the 18th, 17th over. Try to improve their net run rate. And the first game we know how crucial net run rate comes into play in the latter part of the tournament. That's been cut away nicely. He's taking his sweet time in the middle, Prithvi Madhu. And rightfully so, you can't really afford to do that. There's no need of the big shots as of such. All you need to do is just stay in the middle and milk it around, keep rotating strike, and that's where you will see that the pressure will mount on Team Etihad Shaheens. Also, the body language at the moment doesn't look so positive. Good single once again. Playing it with soft hands, Qasim Sajjad, another talented right-handed batter, likes to play those big shots. Can apply himself in the middle first now because he's come out to bat pretty much early. A lot of overs to go. Asadakar Rohan to continue. That's been cut away beautifully. He's found the gap. It's running away towards the boundary. He's found the gap to perfection here is Prithvi. Technically such a sound batter. Look at the head position. Look at the balance. and let the ball come to him. Played it late, cut it with precision to get a boundary. So it's turning out to be quite a handy over yet again for Team ALS Superstars. 7 runs already and a couple of more deliveries to go. Required run rate is under 7 per over. That was never a problem. It was always under control. And it's all because the onslaught from the openers. That is a loud appeal. But going down the leg side, I have to wait for the signal of the umpire. Yeah, he's called that as a leg bye. It was Ronak Paloli and Farhan Babar setting the tone early on. Ronak Paloli, 5 huge maximum with 7 boundaries to his name. Then Farhan Babar also gave a good start. 19 and just 11, 3 boundaries, 1 maximum to his name as well. And now over to Prithvi Madhu and Qasim Sajjad. That's 12 gone, 119 for 2. Faizan to continue. Picked up the pricey wicket of Ronak Panoli. 2 batters today we saw. They were very close to be getting their 100. It was first Ghulam Fareed in the first innings of Etihad Shaheen, got 87 in 59 deliveries. And now Ronak Panoli, 78 in 42 deliveries with a strike rate of almost 190. So missed out both of them. Had a golden opportunity also when Ghulam Fareed in the first innings he got out. He had a couple of overs to achieve the target of 100, personal milestone. That's going to be a wide. Yeah, good decision once again. And also Ronak Panoli, he already set the tone, already gave a good start to his team. So there was no real need of the urgency to go for the big shot. He could have easily got into his 100 and then unleash and try to finish the game quickly. Rather, he tried to go for the big shots, 2 shots too many in the end. It was Faizan, left arm spinner, getting the better of him. Slightly keeping low, but he's found the gap. Couple of easy more runs added to the tally. It's looking quite simple, nothing much happening in the middle. Need to create an opportunity here. They need a couple of desperate wickets here if they've got any chance to be getting close to be winning this game. Otherwise, the superstars, they are running away with the show. Only 49 is all they need. Bowled him. Faizan strikes once again, full and straight. And what a sight for the spinner. Qasim Sajjad can't believe his luck. Full and straight. And in the end, he just yorked himself. Didn't really read the trajectory of the ball. In the process, we'll have to go back after scoring just the 5 runs. It's 125 for 3. New man walks in, is going to be Abdullah Abdul Qayyum. It's walked in at a situation where still I don't believe there's pressure on ALS superstars because they need only 49. Beautifully ball. That's an excellent delivery. Hint of turn. And all of a sudden, Etihad Shaheens, they should believe that they do have a chance to win this game. Try to pick up another wicket. Beautifully ball once again, full and straight. That's the end of a successful over yet again by Faizan. It's 13 gone, 125 for 3. Asanaka Rohan to continue. Bowling wicket to wicket. Faizan and Asanaka bowling in tandem together. It's been economical so far. Asanaka Rohan hasn't given many runs. And now Etihad Shaheens, they should have that belief in themselves because still there's 48 more runs required. So you never know if you can pick up Prithvi Madhu at this stage. That means you'll have two relatively new batters at the crease. So even the dot deliveries will definitely put some pressure. The required run rate is now gone to 7 runs per over. So they have to ensure they keep on consistently looking for wickets. And also ensure they don't let them rotate strike. Because they can just easily do it with singles and doubles just like that. Opening the face of the bat beautifully. And getting 2 more runs easily in the end. The captain, Mohammad Muslim, after winning the toss, he said that he sees there's some moisture. It's an early start. It was watered overnight. There was a lot of dew. And look at that, beautifully played once again, bisecting the two fielders. And Abdullah gets an important boundary, inching closer to victory now. Just the 42 runs, that's a lovely stroke. Letting the ball come to him and then place it to perfection. The margin of error is so minimal on this wicket under these conditions where there's hardly any assistance for the spinners specifically. You just have to be so disciplined with your lines. And this is what we've seen what Faizan Ali did, where he picked up 2 important wickets. Nothing much was happening when he too was bowling, but the key was to his success that he kept on firing onto the stumps. And on both the occasions, it's nothing that he did something extraordinary or really turned the ball sharply. All he did was kept on bowling under the stumps, and it was the batters who made the mistake. Ronak Panoli coming down the track wanted to just hit it a little too hard. It was full straight, just adjusted his length slightly when he saw Ronak Panoli coming down the track, and on the other end also or Qasim Sajjad, beg your pardon, missing out to a straighter delivery. It was flighted and just yoked himself in the end. And it rattled the stumps. Faizan picking up 2 important wickets. Beautifully bowled. Quick single. Now they need a direct hit. They're going for the appeal. The umpire seems to be unmoved, and another overthrow. This has been one area of concern for Etihad Shaheens. They've leaked too many extras. It's 14 gone. 135 for 3. Faizan to continue. Bowled exceptionally well. Still got a couple of overs under his sleeve, so the captain, I think, will ensure that he keeps on bowling. Oh, this is out. That is gonna be out. Plumb in front. And another one goes now. Hold on. Do we have a twist in the tail? That ball kept lower, and this is crashing onto the stumps. Plumb as it gets. The umpire took no time to raise his finger, and Prithvi Madhu, he knew he is under a lot of trouble. And I feel now Etihad Shaheens, they are right back in this game, and if they've got a real chance to upset ALS superstars who were cruising along, but now in a bit of a bother. It's 135 for 4. Faizan Ali has turned the table around. He's picked up his third. Still 39 required, and Faizan, he's got one more over after this. He's just started this over. He's picked up a wicket on the very first ball. And this is exactly what I was mentioning in the 14th over. That Faizan, he's been so precise with his lines. The length, he's been adjusting, but the line has been onto the stumps. This is where he's been so successful. Beautifully bowled. Another dot delivery. Pressure mounting now on ALS superstars, and I believe this is a great opportunity to pick up another wicket, because Wazir Khan, he likes to play big shots, and you need some batter who would take chances against you. You don't want a batter in the centre who's technically sound and picks up those singles and doubles, because then the match will be pretty much over. There you go. He goes big. He takes his chance, but he's got plenty of bat on this one. Well, I think it was more like a gamble here by Faizan. He did take his chance. Shake of his head. It was a very good shot. Full and in his zone. The problem was he went too full. The idea was right. He did try to give a lot of flight and entice the batter to go for a big shot. Wanted him to make a mistake, but the problem was it was too full. Turned out to be a half volley, and cashing on to the opportunity, Wazir Khan smashing it for 6 valuable runs. Yeah, this is the problem now. They're not really defending a big total, a big target. Only 33 more is required. Another big hit. It's just going to come down to 27 and 5.1, and then it's going to be quite easy. Right then, somehow they have retrieved the ball. Faizan to continue. Yeah, that's a dot delivery. I think he's gotten away with it. And Faizan, you can see now he's trying to get away from the range of Wazir Khan, bowling it away from his arc. But this time he's opted to go onto the stumps once again, just changing his pace and bowling quicker. Good over though, picking up an important wicket. It's 15 gone. 141 for 4. .33 required in the last 30 deliveries. Abdul Qayyum, he's already gotten his eye in the middle alongside Wazir too. He's played 5 deliveries. Hazrat Bilal comes into the attack. Nicely worked away towards third man, only a single. Singles will do the job for ALS superstars. There was a bit of a hiccup where they lost 2 wickets. Ronak Panoli going, and then after that we saw the wicket of Qasim and then Prithvi Madhu. Sabir Ali, he's got a couple of overs under his sleeve, and alongside Hazrat Bilal, he too has one more over. What's going to be interesting to see if Sabir is going to be introduced in the next over, or the captain is going to be persistent with Faizan Ali. Well, I think I would rather go for Faizan Ali in the next over. Let him continue. Beautifully bowled. Dot delivery. Because Faizan Ali, he's the only bowler so far who's looked threatening. 3 overs, 21 runs. He's given 9 dot balls. He's bowled in a span of 18 deliveries. That's brilliant bowling. And of course, he's picked up 3 wickets. 3 important wickets in the context of play, and just giving a glimmer of hope to his side that they can win the game from here onwards. That's all when you have the belief in yourself. And Faizan Ali, he was bowling with a very big heart. Playing it with soft hands. Wazir Khan knows the situation and the demand of the current scenario at the moment, where they'll need only the singles and doubles. Wazir Khan, he's one of those batters, if it's there in his arc, in his zone, he will definitely go for it. Will back his natural gameplay, which is to look for those big shots. He's a power hitter. And that last over we saw where Faizan Ali took his chance, flighted the delivery, but the problem was it was too full. It was in his zone, in his arc, and he went straight downtown and smashed him for a huge maximum, and bringing the equation down for his side. Only 31 is all they need, and 4.3. Containing, I don't think so it's going to work. They'll have to pick up wickets. Hazrat Bilal is bowling a bit too short. Maybe can try to bowl one Yorker onto the stumps. He does so. That's a good delivery. Even if he can just ensure that he doesn't go for boundaries, that too will work for Etihad Shaheens. They need to ensure they go down to the last over and see how much the other opponents need. Maybe 8 runs. That will be challenging for the batting team to score, because there's always pressure when you are chasing, and if you need anything more than 8-9 runs per over, it becomes difficult. And also adds a bit more pressure on you when you know that you were winning from the start. You were in a very good position, and all of a sudden there's a bit of work to be done. This has been hit hard towards the coverage, and it's going to be a long chase. Not really timed by Wazir. I think he's decided he'll play a few shots and try to get done and dusted with this game. Chase this down quickly. 28 still needed in the last 25 deliveries. Six wickets in hands. Still the match is pretty much in the hands of ALS superstars. Hazrat Bilal will have to produce a wicket for his side. He did so early on. Oh, Farhan Babar. Last delivery. Outside edge. And that's gone towards the boundary 4. It's not the best of balls. Too short there to be hit. And he swung really hard at this one. The third man was way too wide. Boundary to close out the over at 16 gone. 150 for 4. Well, they need exactly run a ball from here onwards. 24 required in 24 deliveries, and they have opted to bring back Sabir Ali, which is quite surprising. I would have loved to go with Faizan Ali. You have to take your chances. He was the one who was picking up wickets for your team. Short delivery. This is in the air. Is this a chance? Yes, it is. They've picked up another wicket. And it's going to be Abdullah Qayyum who'll have to ask himself this question. Was this required? Beaten by pace, I suppose. Wanted to pull that. Was in no position. Got himself into an awkward position. And a very good catch in the deep to dismiss another set batter. It's 150 for 5. New batter walks in. It's going to be Anup Gopalakrishna. Still comfortable for them. They need only 25. I just hope they don't press the panic button. And on the other end, Etihad Shaheen, they should believe they do have the slimmest of chances. And why do I say that? Because Wazir Khan, he really likes to play those big shots. So if you can get Wazir Khan out at this stage, then they will be right back in the game, Etihad Shaheen. Worked away towards mid-wicket. They're considering to come back for the second. They will get it easily in the end. Saber is not very happy with the effort in the deep, and rightfully so. It was a very casual effort by Ghulam Farid. You need a better effort. Yeah, I clearly understand and back Saber Ali on that occasion. There was never a 2 there. It was just a casual and lousy effort by Ghulam Farid. I'm not too sure what he was complaining about though. You need to give your 100% in the field. You can't have that negative attitude. Each and every run is so important for your side. You do have a fair bit of chance to win this game from this stage. This one has been pushed away once again. And this time it's going to be a single. So 21 needed. Should be easy. Anoop, the new batter who's just walked in. All he has to do is just take a single and give it to Wazir Khan. That's it. Wazir Khan is on strike though. Well, try to play a big shot, I believe. This is going to be a good contest. Sabir Ali, just ensure you don't bowl too full to him. The mid-long off is in the circle. They've got a long on in place. It's a short delivery. It's been pummeled away towards deep square leg for a boundary. Or is it? It's a maximum. It's gone all the way for a 6. Breaking the shackles is Wazir Khan. Well, he's an X factor, Wazir Khan. They kept him down the order, and look at that bang. That has been absolutely dismissed. And has gone a long way for a maximum. So that one hit makes the equation look much simpler on your screens. It's how 15 what they need in 3.2. Sabir Ali has bowled it too short. Pulled away. Only a single he will get, but he's already done a decent job. They've gotten quite a few runs already in this over. 10 runs picked up. And still there's one more delivery to go. I think the message should be clear from Wazir to Anoop that it's the last delivery. Go for it. You have the license, you have the privilege. Because we do have 5 wickets in our hands and it's the last delivery. Try to hit a maximum. He does so. He hits it hard, but not getting the power or the timing behind it. But gets 2 more runs for his team. And inching closer to victory. And to register their first win in this tournament. 17 gone, 162 for 5. Just 12 more needed in 18 deliveries. Yeah, it's pretty much over, it seems like. Hazrat Bilal steaming in. Can he pick up a wicket? Wazir smashes it hard, but straight into the hands of the fielder. They've got the mid-off in the circle and the mid-on as well. And this is where now Wazir Khan will try to clear the inner fielder and try to hit it in the V region downtown. Try to finish this game as quickly as they can just to boost their net run rate. And they've got a perfect opportunity. They shouldn't be taking this game deep. Just plays a huge role in the latter part of the tournament, the net run rate. That one has been worked away towards deep fine. And only a single is what he will get. Over to you, Anoop, who's already off to a decent start. 5 under his belly in the 3 deliveries he's faced. Yeah, I think they have missed a trick or two here. Have Etihad Shaheen. That 1 over by Faizan Ali. He was the pick of the bowlers. He bowled 3 overs, 21 runs, picked up 3 wickets, and he did not come on to bowl the last over. That was very, very surprising. That really made a huge difference to this game. He was the only bowler who looked threatening. Well, directors is required. Oh, he's missed it. He had all the 3 stumps to aim at, And Hazrat Bilal still has somehow managed to miss all the three stumps. He can see the funny side of it. Yeah, should have been run out. It just sums up the story for Team Etihad Shaheen. This has not been the best of outings, not the best of starts to this tournament. Talented and a quality side of Etihad Shaheen's, putting a score of 173. And I remember myself mentioning that it wasn't enough on this surface. You had to get 190, 200. It's a very good batting track. And when you knew that there's Ronak Panoli, Farhan Babar, Prithvi, Qasim, it was never too enough. Beautiful the ball. Oh, he's gone. He's got on the wicket. Wazir Khan, that's the wicket they were looking for. And this will mean they will have a new batter at the crease. Beautifully ball. It was a sharp bumper, clearly beaten by pace, swinging it hard in the end, and has gotten a faint outside edge. Wazir Khan goes for 21. It's 164 for 6. In walks the new man. It's going to be Matiullah. Not pretty much known for his batting skills, but mind you, he bowled his heart out in the first innings. But now he's got a job in his hand, and I think he'll just go for it. I know the way he plays, Matiullah. He won't hold back, and he's facing the lights of Hazrat Bilal, who's really bowling quick at the moment, steaming in once again. Oh, beautifully ball. Look at the carry he got the moment the ball pitched into the surface. And Hazrat Bilal is just having a quiet word with his mate Matiullah. They are very good friends off the field, mind you. And I think this was a bit too much for Matiullah. That was a beautiful delivery. And Hazrat Bilal can't believe his luck. He was on the verge of picking up another wicket. So 10 needed in 13 deliveries. Do we have a twist in the tail? Has ALS superstars pressed the self-destruction button? You never know. Matiullah, mind you, he's not much known for his batting abilities and skills. This is where now they will believe Etihad Shaheens they have a chance to win this game. Looking for a single, denied by Matiullah. Bit of a starter between them. This has turned out to be an excellent over by Hazrat Bilal. 2 runs is what he's given, and also picked up the important wicket of Wazir. It's 18 gone, 164 for 6. Still 10 to win in the last 2 overs. It's the penultimate over. And no surprises, it's going to be Sabir Ali. Is there a twist in the tail? Do we have something in store for us? You never know. It's a funny game. And Sabir Ali, mind you, he's an experienced campaigner. Steaming in. Dot delivery. Every dot delivery, the pressure will mount. And look at this field setup they have created for Anoop. They've got a short cover in place. They've got a short mid wicket in place as well. And they are pretty much close standing to the batter. Coming maybe 10 to 15 steps ahead. 5 meters maybe from the 30-yard circle. Denying the single to Anoop. Something's got to give here. Is he going to take a single or is trying to go for a glory hit? Goes for the glory hit. Gets a top edge. It's racing away towards the boundary. So unlucky. He had a deep mid wicket, a deep fine leg, and still the batter Anoop, he's managed to get a boundary. Very unlucky for Sabir. And just the 6 is what is needed. One big hit away. Let's have a look at the field they have got for Anoop, the left-handed batter. Deep third man, deep fine leg, deep mid wicket, and a deep cover. The mid-off is in the circle, and the mid-on is in the circle. So if he bowls full, Anoop might just try to hit it downtown straight. He bowls short and he crashes his way towards the long off region. And couple of more runs added to the tally, inching closer now to victory. Hazrat Bilal in the last over giving a glimmer of hope. He picked up Wazir Khan. But then this over has already gotten 6 on the board. So one hit away, one boundary will do the job. And Anoop is really playing a brave knock. Bowled extremely well in the first innings, mind you. Gave just the 22 runs in the 4 overs he bowled. And now doing a pretty much decent job with the bat. 4 required. Full and straight. And he goes hard, goes downtown. It's a boundary. That's going to seal the deal for Team ALS Superstars. There was a bit of a stutter and a hiccup for them, but they've held their nerves and have won this game comprehensively by 4 wickets. They've chased this down in 18.4. And what a start to the campaign. And also talking about Etihad Shaheens, they will be taking a lot of learning and experience from this game. Well, that's the batting card for you. Brilliant opening stand. Ronak Panoli once again not disappointing. 78 and just 42 for Farhan Babar playing a handy knock of 19. Prithvi, Abdullah and Wazir, all of them contributing. And in the end, Anoop Gopal Krishna ensuring his team sails over the line. Talking about the bowling performances, I think Faizan Ali, he bowled his heart out. Very surprising. You can see he was brought in so late to bowl and he did not even bowl out his 4 overs. Apart from that, Arshad was very expensive. Sabir was expensive. Hazrat Bilal, he was brilliant. 2 wickets, 24 runs he gave. Shah Faisal also very expensive. And 8 extras is what they've given, which is pretty much acceptable at T20 format. That's the match summary for match number 6. Etihad Shaheen, they were put into bat first, scored 173. It was Ghulam Fareed with his blistering 87. Sharif also played a handy knock of 32. And it was Matiullah Khan, pick of the bowlers. 3 wickets to his name in the end. ALS Superstars chasing just down comfortably and have won this game. It was Ronak Panoli, Wazir Khan and Farhan Babar. 3 batters who batted extremely well. And ALS have won this game by 4 wickets. Right, then we will just dive into a short break, and once we are back, we will have Asghar Khan down in the middle for the post-match presentation. Stay tuned.
Welcome to the post-match presentation of UPro Ramadan Rumble 2025 in the match number 6 of the tournament. Etihad Shaheen, they batted ball first, and after that they really restricted the opposition to 173 for 7 in 20 overs. ALS in reply 174 for 6 in 18.4 overs. At the end, ALS comfortable victory by 6 wickets. Alongside me is the honourable match referee, Mr. Akbar Ali, and he's going to present the Player of the Match award to Ronak Panoli for his magnificent 78 of 48 balls. He also took a wicket as well. Brilliant performance from Ronak once again at the top of the order. Had a little bit of luck, but sometimes you need that rub of green going your way. Brilliant innings.
Was a bit rusty to start off with. Obviously, the wicket was a little bit tricky. Don't have luck in most games, so I was happy to get some luck as well. But I'm glad that I could get the team over the line.
A brilliant knock at the end. You had to adapt, like you said, it wasn't an easy wicket. What you make of the total? Was it par on this track?
Look, I think the way they started off, I think I was expecting about 200. I think our bowlers did really well to bring the game back into our favour. And then starting off with our power play, I think we did really well to kill the game there. And then, I just took the momentum on forward, and I think the rest finished the game.
Go well for the rest of the tournament, Ronak. Well played.
Thank you so much.
That was Ronak Panoli with his brilliant knock, which really sealed the deal for ALS. They won by 6 wickets. Up next is going to be another cracker of a game coming up. It's CSS Group taking on Royal Gujarat Falcons in just a few moments. Till then, stay tuned.